Good morning, guys. How you guys doing today? Is JLM bringing us another video. Now today I'm bringing you guys a trials recap for the week. If you guys haven't played trials yet, this week's map is Anomaly. Now I think Anomaly is a good map, and I think just because it's so fair as far as like the spawns. I don't think either spawn is better than the other one. I think both are the same. I think the heavy is also in a good spot where neither of all the spawns are benefit to heavy, and also heavy is just so open, like in the like right in the middle of the map where like there's so many lanes where you can either rush heavy or you can just like snipe heavy or whatever you want to do. So I think heavy is not really fair. Same thing goes for the point at the end of rounds is in the same spot where the heavy is. So I think that's fair as well. Besides that, I gotta say that honestly, a big problem that I had with trials, or that I'm starting having with trials, was the fact that there's so many people that go into in trials and just trying to farm as supers. Like if one guy gets a super, they put the artifact where he can give super to whoever's right next to him, and then next thing you know, out of nowhere, that team has 3 supers. And honestly, that has become a problem in trials. And in this map, it's really difficult to do that. I feel like in this map, I think people can get rushed from everywhere. So like just standing together in one spot on the map, I feel like you can't do that as much as you can in other maps. So I enjoy this map because of that, to be honest. As far as like the weapon goes, I would say I went with a No Land Beyond, a Shotty. I personally feel like No Land Beyond can come in handy, especially from like sides from like room 1 to room 2, the outside of the maps as well. You can snipe there, and just across the map sometimes you can even get a snipe. So I feel like No Land Beyond comes in handy. That being said, I think that you gotta run a shotgun in this map, just because there's so many like close lanes. There are some people that can rush you so fast in this map that you want to have a shotgun. Don't get me wrong, I used to love this map as far as like back in the day. Like I felt like this map was so fair because like you can run a Lazor and sniper and you would do fine. You can run a pole drive with shotgun, you would have done fine. You can run whatever weapon you want, and I felt like Anomaly you could have done fine before. But after the patch and the nerf on the snipers, I feel like something like a Lazor is not gonna win a gunfight, especially because these lanes are not like open lanes where people are rushing you. They're rushing you through like corners. So I feel like corners, and it saves like 2 seconds to rush you and be right in front of you. That honestly, I feel Last Word is not gonna help you out as much against a shotgun in this map. So that's why I went with No Land Beyond Shotty. That being said, if you don't want to run No Land Beyond, I think it's something like an IS Luna Hand Canyon or any hand canyon that has good rolls can probably do fine in this map. Same thing goes with Pulse Rifles, Clever Dragon, Grasp Malik. They also gonna do fine. I feel like Sky Rifles are not the best though. I know Sky Rifles are good like to fight a long distance, but in this map you don't really have that scenario. Most of the time the biggest distance you have is maybe like a mid-range gunfight, and I feel like there like a Pulse Rifle, like a Clever Dragon is gonna have the upper hand over a Sky Rifle. And up close obviously you want something else besides a Sky Rifle. That being said, I feel like I said again, the biggest thing in this map I'll say is try to run a Shotty. As far as like classes goes, I went with a Blade Dancer. I also tried a Night Stalker as well. I feel like either class of the Hunter or the Warlock work here. Obviously Stonecaller is probably the best class to use, but I feel like the Titan, the best thing to use with the Titan is the Striker and use the Juggernaut Shield. The Juggernaut Shield comes so helpful in this map, and sometimes it's so overpowered just because like people, you can rush people, and even if they see you coming, like most of the shots, the first shots that they take at you, it's just gonna take out, it's gonna destroy your shield, but it's not gonna do nothing to your freaking health. And you can honestly, if you run with a Shotty, or if you're used to running like rushing people, you probably can just destroy in this map. And I see that happen like time after time, where like Juggernaut shields are probably the most annoying thing to run, like to go against in this map. So if you guys want to run the Titan, probably go with that. That being said, altogether, like I feel like this map is fair. Like I said again, the biggest reason I love this map is just because people cannot camp as much as they did in other maps. So that's why I enjoy it more than anything. Honestly, I think it's also a good map. I know like it's gonna be like the holidays, so a lot of people gonna be off, and it's honestly, you can feel it. There's a lot of new more players playing Destiny. Also, I gotta say the connections. Honestly, I hadn't had a problem with the connections. Sometimes I complain about how bad the connections are, but honestly, this week I hadn't had one problem with the connections. Almost every single fight that I went, there was like a green bar. So I'm also enjoying trials because of that. I'm gonna keep playing trials, guys. If you guys have a different opinion on something that I said, or you think this map really is bad, you guys can leave a comment down below. I would love to read that. If you guys like the video, please leave a like. It does help the channel grow. Anyway, guys, have a great day. Take care, guys. Peace.
I'm squatting, bro.
I'm lagging. Breaking my resistance this time.
Got a press. Why are you running? Yeah, you got a team shot.
I'm in here.
Alright. He's on the left side entrance door. Just pop skip.
I can't stay.
He's one shot left. He's backing out. Jump it over there to the right.
Enemy team eliminated.
Brutal tactics, Guardian.